Hello everyone, I'm Perplexality, and you're watching ODST Halo Guide, and today I'm going to talk about first of all, this clan battle gameplay, which is Harbingers of War, which consists of me as the main slayer, Harbinger 18, and Hell's Blaze. Harbinger 18 is the leader of the clan, and Hell's Blaze is the leader of an ally clan, and together they're going to help support me as the main slayer. And I wanted to use this video to talk about some really basic tactics in division of your team. When a lot of people start out making competitive teams, they don't realize exactly what they need to do, because Infinity Slayer online is completely different than clan battles and everything. Because in Infinity Slayer, people don't communicate and aren't coordinated, and in clan battles, they are. In Infinity Slayer, they're not coordinated, and in clan battles, people are very coordinated. So you have to make sure you're all kind of sticking together. Like you see right here, we're all making a launch on their base. You're going to see some highlights, so we're going to have some jumps every now and then. But you want to kind of divide it. So I wanted to talk about some of the teammates while you watch us take this base. But basically, you guys all know my gameplay. I'm a die-hard sniper, all that, and I have a pretty solid BR and everything, so I'm really great as a main slayer. Because the sniper rifle, the guy who's the sniper is a lot of times the main slayer because it has a lot of ammo. It's very precise at long range, and it can kill instantly. So if you guys have a guy who's really good at sniping, he's going to be raking in a lot of kills, especially if he has a lot of ammo to kind of work with. So that's why I kind of make a very good main slayer right here. Now, we also have Harbinger 18, he's got a stellar BR. He's got a pretty nice sniper, it's just not quite as good as mine off. But he still has a really nice BR. He up-BRs me a lot and all that, and he's really good with those nades and everything, and just teamwork in general. So he makes a really good guy for someone who doesn't have a power weapon, or someone who has a different power weapon other than the sniper rifle. So he's going to be a support player. And you also have Hell's Blaze, who's the leader of a SWAT clan. So basically, he's really good at finishing up a lot of no shields, landing shots really fast and kind of in and out. So he's also going to make a really nice support player. So if you put us together, pretty much we're able to break into like this kind of setup where you have these two positions where you have the main slayer who's going to focus on just slaying, and he wants to be able to slay people without people shooting at him. So he's actually going to be like away from the fights. He's actually probably going to have one of the better KDs just because people aren't shooting at him as much, and he's kind of able to really divide himself. So you see that's how I'm doing, is I'm kind of staying in the back of the map. I'm not really going too in there, not really getting really nitty gritty. But if you see Harbinger 18 and Hell's Blaze, they're supporting me, so they're kind of the guys in front of me, keeping some kind of distance between me and the oncoming enemy players. They're also finishing up a lot of kills and everything. They're not just supporting, but they are keeping a lot of the players off of me. And they're also helping us control the base. You know, as a main slayer, your primary concern needs to be holding on to that power weapon, because if you lose the power weapon to the other team, they start using it against you, like you saw earlier in the game where they kind of finished off me with that camo sniper, which never try out sniping a camo sniper. It never ends well for you. You see, as the main slayer, I'm able to pick up a lot of easy kills like that, just kind of at a long distance away and everything. I don't have to do a lot of effort, and I already have the setup kind of prepared to go ahead and take a sniper. Don't know how I missed those shots. You see, pretty much what you want to do is control this little section of the base. Like, I haven't really left this little section that I'm at a lot during the game, and my support guys are really going to be helping me. Now you see a teammate respawn on the other side of the team, and you're actually going to see two guys coming in. I was going to rush my teammate, but he died like almost instantly. So I'm going to run away. And there's no shame in running, especially to protect a power weapon like the sniper rifle and everything. But there's no way I could have beaten a guy, especially when I knew he had a saw. I was probably going to lose. So you're able to see just how we're still working. And see, we have the same kind of setup with a different base, where I'm kind of up top, kind of just sniping, and my teammates are on the side protecting the side of the base, and they're just making sure that I'm able to snipe still. So again, as you'll see a lot of this division as you get better competitive. If you watch the other team, how they kind of assault us, they're not really that coordinated. This is actually one of the most coordinated sections of their gameplay that I saw in this whole battle, which is where they had this little saw dude just flank. And little things like that can really make a big difference in taking bases and stuff. But you see, they don't really have one guy kind of sitting back and picking them off really precisely with like a DMR or anything, while the other guys have like a BR. No, what you see a lot right here is guys kind of running straight at you, not really paying attention to what they're doing, fighting alone against three guys like right here. Like, you really need to make sure you have backup from your teammates and everything and have support. even if you are a support player, you need to make sure the main slayer's going to finish the kill off in the end, or the other support players helping you. So you'll see this is basically a game versus a coordinated team versus an uncoordinated team. You'll see how big of a difference it makes. Like right here, I'm going to go ahead and respawn that other sniper that I've been holding on to. I'm going to take back up that main slayer position. I wanted to talk a little bit about objective players, because this is a 3v3, but you will always also have a 4th objective player if you're playing with 4 groups. And when you're playing objective game types, this is the guy in the hill, this is the guy carrying the flag, this is the guy doing all these different kind of things. You saw my multi-team gameplay where we had the oddball. I kind of showed how WTD was the objective player because he held the oddball. But as you see right here, if we had an objective player, he would just turn support in Slayer games. So he would also be another support player helping us maintain coverage of a certain section of the map or something, helping us control the space and helping the main slayer slay. So a lot of it is really focused on making sure the main slayer can do his job. And if you're playing like CTF or something, what you want to do is the slayer needs to always be slaying. So the support players help the main slayer get set up first. Then once the main slayer has control of a lot of the map and everything, the support players will then help the objective player get the cap that they can perform now that they have a lot of map control thanks to the main slayer. So again, it's that hierarchy. You're always going to make sure you're worrying about the hierarchy and how you set it up. You see right here, just with the sniper, just a lot of these no scopes and everything. The other guys are in front, and just from all the way in the back of the base, I'm able to pick off a lot of easy kills right here. And people are just kind of giving to him, like he just walked into that no scope. It was almost not even fair. You'll see right here, it's all about just kind of maintaining that little hierarchy. A lot of it is communication, which you really, really need to work on, which a lot of people don't really use a lot in online multiplayer. But basically, if you communicate, you can give call-outs. So let's say I'm zoomed in. I have to rely on my teammates telling me when other people are on the radar, because that's what we were doing. Was I'm able to zoom in because they tell me when people are coming in on the radar and stuff. And say this guy's flanking me, so I'm like, someone's flanking me. So what's going to happen? Hell's Blaze is going to come up behind me and support. Then I'm going to stay a little behind him and kind of shoot him so that we don't lose that sniper. And he didn't die, I didn't die, and we're able to really kind of hold this section and keep everything down together. So again, you'll see a lot of it. I'm really mad that I missed that overkill right there. I'm still mad about it. But again, you'll see I'm able to get a killing frenzy, and I'm sure they have a bunch of sprees too. I don't remember all the stats, although I remember I went 26-4. And it's all basically a formula to get a lot of kills for your team and win. So as long as you're doing this, you're always going to have a bunch of points kind of flowing into your team. And you'll be able to win pretty easily. You see, as I lose the sniper, I'm still the main slayer, but I'm just going to kind of change my my play style up when I have the saw, so that I'm kind of going to get a little bit more in there, but I'm still kind of keep range against them. Like I'm going to kind of sit back, let my teammates finish off that guy. I'm going to kill that guy who's coming in through the corner. It's all about kind of supporting each other's kills. You don't want to get greedy with the kills, but you do really need to make sure there's a foundation where you're setting your team up, where they're setting you up to finish off a lot of the kills and stuff. So they'll make a lot of no shields, you're going to finish them off clean with a headshot or something. And you're keeping a lot of people out of the base. And as long as you kind of stick to this, you'll do a lot better. Again, if you kind of look at what they're doing here, they're kind of all just running in. None of them have an assigned thing. They're all kind of just running in, not really uniform at all. They're not really paying attention to their radar, and they're not really doing much of anything. So you really want to make sure you avoid getting really clustered. You want to make sure you have a clear division of who's the main slayer, who's the support players, and who's the objective player, and it'll help you win in the end. And pretty much that's all the time we got for the video, but thank you guys for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe to ODST Halo Guide for more videos, stuff like this. And I hope you guys will check out Harbingers of War. We're actually recruiting right now, if you want to go ahead and check that out. And also remember to look out for the Community Corner Episode 4 with Hell's Blaze gameplay. Other than that, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Again, remember, comment, rate, subscribe, and have a nice day. ODST